So your homework, you have some observation homework, some observational homework. You guys, I want you guys to go outside and make an observation. Go make an observation. Now, what I would like you guys to do, the first step is to take a picture of a plant and observe its traits. I want you guys to look at its traits. Okay. So Mr. Connor has a plant here. So Mr. Connor could choose this plant and take a picture of it. I could take a picture of it so I can see this plant. So we can look at it as a class. So take a picture of your plant. You can go outside. It can be in your house. You could go to a park. I would recommend going outside to find a plant. It can be a small plant. It can be a big plant. It can be any type of plant you want. It could even be a plant that's growing
Can
in
I
the
do more than
sidewalk.
one?
You
Can
can
I
do
do
more
more
than
than
one
one?
if you want.
Corner. Can I
Yes,
use the lemon tree?
you can use a lemon tree. Yes. But what I would recommend is go outside, find a weird plant, find a really weird plant and figure out why it's so weird. Maybe you find a plant that's growing in the sidewalk. Maybe you find a plant that's growing in the sidewalk or in the road or in a wall. Try to find a weird plant. I think it would be a little bit more fun if you find a weird looking plant. So look at your picture and find a trait you believe has been caused by the plant's environment. So I would like you guys to try to find a trait that was caused by the environment, like the size, the shape, stuff like that. Not what it was born with, not what it inherited from its parent. So look at traits that you think were affected by the environment, maybe water, the sunlight, things like this. Okay. And why do you think so? Why do you think those traits exist? What caused those traits to exist? So once again, I'll go over it one more time. Take a picture of a plant and then look at its traits. Try to find traits that were caused by the environment. And then tell me, number three, why. Write down why you think those traits were caused by the environment. Did your plant get enough water? Too little water? Too much sunlight? Too little sunlight? Things like this. Talk about why you think the plant grew the way it did. Why did the plant grow the way it did? Is it growing in soil? Is it growing in a pot? Okay. Is it growing in the street? Is it growing in? Talk about why you think the plant is growing the way it is. Why does it have the traits um, that you think it has? Okay. So just choose one plant. You can do more than one if you want, but choose one plant. Find the traits that have been caused by the environment or affected by the environment, and then why do you think the environment has affected those traits? Okay. That is your homework. Okay. Does that make sense for everyone? Does anyone have any questions? Okay, guys,
See you
that
on
is it. Have a great review. I will see you guys tomorrow. I can't wait to see what plants you find. I can't wait to see what plants you find. Make sure to write down your responses. Why are they the way they are? Okay, bye bye, guys. Get your picture and find a trait you believe has been caused by the plant's environment. So find a trait, maybe the size, maybe the color of the leaves, or something else that you think is a cause by the environment, not from its parents. Okay. And why do you think this is caused by the environment? What made you come to that conclusion? And this is just guessing. You don't know. We don't know. But that's what observation is. You take a look and you make an educated guess. Right. Um, and yeah, let's look at your homework. So I have your homework here, and we can see your different plants. Not everyone's going to be going to be able to share, but I'll try to get most of you able to share. Okay. So let's start off with Perry. I see Perry wants to share, so let's have Perry share. Here you go, Perry. And what is your plant?
My mom, uh, aloe plant.
Okay, your aloe plant. Is this at your house?
Yes.
Okay, tell us what you found. What did you
My
observe?
mom planted a aloe plant. Then it dead because the aloe plant have no sunlight. My mom planted a new aloe plant and my mom put it in the sunlight so it's to grow up.
Yeah, and when it died, what colors did it change when the aloe plant died? What colors did it change, Barry? What color was the aloe plant when it died?
It's like a black or brown. So
That sounds scary. I'm glad your mom got another one and tried again and tried again. Yeah. So Perry's saying his plant died because of too little sunlight. Yes, Thomas?
He write aloe make me the first time I see it is look like cube.
I see. Yeah, but it's aloe. It
And
kind of
then
looks like you.
Next time I see it is Abe. ABE.
Yeah, I could read it. A-L-O.
And
This
the
helps,
last
right?
time I see it is ALOE.
Yep. This is when you zoom in, you can tell that it's aloe. Okay.
Can you check me?
Yeah, Tony, we can check you. Let's have a look at Tony's. Okay, Tony. What plant did you observe, Tony?
I don't know the name, but it looks like it's almost dead. What are the traits that caused by the environment?
Okay, I'm downloading it, Tony. We'll see if we can get it to pull up real quick. I'll rotate it for you. There we go. And I will rotate and we will share. Okay, Tony, tell us about your homework.
What are the traits that caused by the environment? I think I see the flowers before it's purple, then its leaves and the flowers turn yellow and fall down the floor. I think it was because the temperature is low and it's very dry, and there's low water, so the leaves and the flowers fall to the ground.
Why did he write the plants and trees and blah blah?
I just read that. Needs water, soil, food, and air. Okay, and when it does not get that, it turns yellow. Okay, so Tony did a great job of talking about what the plant needs. And because he thinks it's because the temperature was very low, so it was very cold, and it was very dry. So Tony believes it was too dry and too cold, and that is why the leaves have turned yellow and fallen off to the ground, as well as the flowers.
And Baba needs water, soil, food, and air. When there is no water, the plants will turn yellow, and they're going to fall down.
Yeah, some things in the environment can cause your plant to die or change color, which you're explaining here, which I really like, Tony. Tony, and you did a great job. You wrote a good amount of information, and it's all clear, and I understand what you're your message you're trying to get across. So good job, Tony. I really enjoy what you wrote. Okay, let's move on though. Let me get rid of this.
But I forgot to take a picture of the tree.
Okay, raise your hand if you would like me to check your homework. Raise your hand if you want me to check your homework. Let me see who else wants me to check their homework. Okay, Thomas. Look at Thomas's. Okay.
And the two plants, a plant on the sidewalk and a plant
This
at
is
my
not
house.
right.
Oh, not
Okay.
that.
Sorry, guys. Let me go back here. Sorry, guys. I'm misplacing the homework. Let me look here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let me share. Okay, let's look at Thomas. Thomas. Okay, Thomas, tell us what you.
Thomas. It's Thomas, not Thomas.
Okay, Thomas, what did you look at?
I found a weird plant that have a square shape that is on the sidewalk.
It was a square.
Yeah, it's like a square like this.
Wow, okay.
It's shaped like a square. Reason it could be changed by humans and weather.
Yeah, weather. Yep.
But I think it's mostly because of humans. They change them in the way they want so they can put it on the side of the sidewalk.
They turned it into a square. That sounds silly. Was it like a cactus?
No, I think think it was many plants that grows there.
Okay. And what was the second one?
The second one, weird thing, it has pink dots on its leaf.
Hmm.
Reason, it could be changed by weather, temperature, and how it lives. When I write how it lives, I mean like how much water or sunlight they get.
Yeah, the pink dots could even maybe be a type of disease. The plant might be sick because of something.
We
Who
don't
knows? We don't know.
Or can it maybe be sick by insects?
Yeah, insects could make it sick.
Or that is like a trait that is inherited from its parent.
It could be. If it's pink dots, I'm sure, I don't know what it might be. It could be all those things, who knows? And I like your square thing. The only thing that reminds me of, I'll show you guys, there's square, where is it? Watermelon. I've seen square watermelons made in Japan. They make watermelons into squares in Japan.
I know. I watched Bright
Wow.
Side. You tell it.
If you guys have ever seen this in Japan, they will change the shape.
Bright Side. I watched Bright Side, so I know it.
Yeah, they'll
No.
change the shape of their watermelon into squares. Into
Yeah,
squares.
because they put it in the box. They put it in the box.
Yep, they put it into a box.
It looks like a Minecraft watermelon.
Yep, Minecraft watermelon or pumpkin. Yep.
But it's so big. I just thought it is so big.
But yeah, this is what Thomas, Thomas, that's what your drawing reminds me of, is a square watermelon.
I like to eat red watermelon.
And miss the corner to make something shaped like the shape we want. We just need to put it in the container.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's
They change. Yeah, you can try that on your own. It's very hard to do though, to make it come out right. But yeah, that's what they do. Oh.
Cut mine.
Yeah, we can look at yours, Cookie.
Nice cookie. Oh,
Wow, this is an interesting look. This is kind of like Mr. Connor's plant. This is like Mr. Connor's plant. Okay, tell me about this plant, Cookie. What did you find out?
they have no.
There you go.
Small. Tell the that's rude. You tell the sun because they need water sun to grow. The turtles.
You copied it. There's two of them. They're the same.
I don't know. I think it. In the first I write is so small because my mom cut the leaf out.
Yeah.
Small because my mom cut the leaf out. I write it in the first time and I don't know. I copy to it.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, what's number 3? Oh, your mom cut the roots out. Okay, so there's so your mom cuts the roots. And do you think this plant is going to survive, or do you think it might die?
Not it's fine and it's not die.
It's not going to die. Okay, and what color are the leaves turning? What color are the leaves turning?
Done. It's like a little bit yellow and all the leaf is green.
Yeah, a little bit yellow, like Mr. Connor's. Mr. Connor's leaves are turning a little bit yellow as well. Very cool, Cookie.
And grows this.
Very cool. I can't wait to see. Hopefully your plant makes some new green leaves to capture some of that energy from the sun. Thank you for sharing, Cookie. Okay, anyone else want to share? Yeah. Well, bonsai trees take a while to grow. Bonsai trees take a while to grow. They take about 10, 20, 30 years, depending on how much time you want it to take. Some plants are faster than others, of course. Okay. And then you're supposed to look at your plant and tell me what you think were caused by the environment and why do you think so. So let's look at your homework now.
Draw my plants. I draw, but
If you drew, that's fine. Drawing is a great way to make observations or to write down your is a great way to collect data. Okay, drawing's a great way to collect data. Pictures are a little bit better. Yes.
I also have a funny thing in my paragraph.
Okay, we'll look at it. Okay, I think let's have Kathy start. Kathy's raising her hand. Okay, Kathy, here you go. Let's look at her PowerPoint. Okay, Kathy, what plant did you, oh, that ain't looking good. Okay, tell us about your plant, Kathy.
This plant is dying because there is no water and no sunlight.
Where is this at? Where is this?
In a PowerPoint.
Is this on from online?
No,
Is this in your house?
no.
Where'd you find this plant?
Online.
On online, okay. And I like your drawing of no sunlight and no water. Yes. I don't know what happened to this plant, but it's not looking healthy. What color are the leaves changing, Kathy? What color?
But
are
I
the
have a
leaves changing?
question. Brown.
Brown, yeah, brown and yellow. Okay, Leo, what's your question?
It is stood beside the windows, and windows always have sunlight in
Yeah.
it. Sunlight. So why it is? So I think the reason why it is not too healthy like that, it have too much sunlight and too less water.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? When you find a picture online, it's harder to tell because you can't touch the soil or anything. But yeah, it's kind of, who knows? It might be too much, too little. It depends on the species of the plant as well. Okay, let's have Robert. Robert, let's look at your plant, Robert. Oh, this looks like an avocado tree. Okay, Robert, what type of plant is this? Do you know?
I searched on Google and it is an eagle tree.
An eagle tree. Okay, and tell us about it. What did you notice? What traits did you notice? What do you think is affected?
This eagle tree is too small. If it grows in the wild, it will be bigger. When it is too big, the pot don't have more space for it to grow.
Okay, very good. Is this your English homework too? What is this here?
The app is the language art homework.
The language arts homework?
And we need to make a sentence.
I see. I like it. I like it. Okay, so it needs more space to grow. Robert thinks the plant needs more space to grow so it can grow bigger. Okay, thank you for sharing, Robert. I think you're correct. I think plants that are in pots usually need more space to grow. Okay, Mia, want to share yours?
And it is eaten by a worm.
Oh, it's eaten by a worm. Okay, Mia, where's your homework?
Yeah. With the moon. With the bow.
Where is it?
With the bow, with the moon. With the moon bow. Hey.
Okay, Mia, where's it?
You are trying. I put my phone in the computer and that is my plan to do.
You put your phone in your computer. You were worried about getting a picture into the computer and you got your entire phone into the computer. That's pretty impressive.
I don't know how to do.
Okay, tell us.
My plants are still green. It is very long. Their leaves are small. It is home plant, so this plant is healthy, and some greenhouse can also cause the plants to die. But why it's called greenhouse? So why do it make plants to die?
Okay, so yeah, sometimes a greenhouse can make plants die. Greenhouses are really good for plants usually, though. Greenhouses are pretty good for plants. It can be kind of warm in a greenhouse though. So I would say if a greenhouse is making a plant die, maybe the greenhouse is a little too warm, but who knows? What traits did you notice in your plant that might be affected by its environment? What traits did you notice?
It has very small leaves and its leaves are circle size.
Yeah. And looks like there's a lot of leaves missing. Why are the leaves missing from the bottom?
Sometimes when I am bored, I go there and I take their leaves out and I play. Because inside of their leaves have something, it's very fun.
Oh, so it's kind of like, is it wet inside? Is it kind of like sticky inside?
Yeah, it's sticky inside. So when I bored, I stick it out.
So it sounds like you're the problem in the environment. You're taking off all the leaves. Mia's the problem.
No, but it's
I think there's an animal. I think there's an animal taking all the leaves. Huh. I wonder what that animal.
not a forest there.
I'm like,
That animal is Mia. It is Mia.
I think someone's getting hungry. Okay.
I eat leaves.
Okay, guys. Mia, you're funny. Mia, you're funny. Okay. Mia's stealing the plant's leaves. Poor plant. Okay. Who else would like to share? Does anyone else want to share? Raise your hand if you would like to share. Anyone want to share?
Wait, what message from Lucas? What is it?
Okay, Leo. Where's Leo? Leo 1, 2, and we have 3. Okay. Let me see if you have a picture, Leo. This is picture 2. Okay, here's Leo's plant. And what traits do you think are affected by? What's up with this language arts homework 2?
No, my dad gets the wrong place.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, so Leo, Leah, tell
Can
us
you
about
go
your
back?
plant.
Can you go back? Yeah. The trait that is effect is the black spot. It might be caused by sunlight or insect. The color might be caused by the sunlight.
Okay, let's find this black dot. Let's look for this black dot. What black dot are you talking about?
Annotate for me.
I can annotate. Yep. Circle the black dot.
I take a picture in the night, so it is hard to see.
I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, I see it. It's right here. I can see it.
And here too.
Okay, so this is weird. I don't know what's happening. That's interesting. Very good spot, Leo. Very good spot. I don't know what it's causing that. Hopefully you're-
what is that?
I don't know. But yeah, maybe your plant, I don't know what's wrong with the plant. Hopefully it survives. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Leo. Who else would like to share? Let's have someone else share. We're doing a lot of sharing today. Daisy's here now. Let's have Daisy share. Daisy, 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 Daisy. Where is Daisy? Daisy, did you turn in your homework?
Up there.
Up more.
Oh, I found Daisy. I found Daisy. There we go. Okay, Daisy, you were hiding. Your homework was hiding. Okay, so here's her plant. Here's her plant.
No, it is in the photo plant.
It's watermarked. It's watermarked with cameras. Okay, and tell us about your plant, Daisy.
It is a red plant, Daisy, but looks a bit cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
So I must keep her beside the house in my greenhouse at the second floor.
Okay, and do you have a similar plant at your home? Do you have a similar plant at your home?
Yeah, let's wait for me. Here.
Okay. So why didn't you take a picture of that plant, Daisy? Why'd you use one from online?
Because it's beautiful.
I like your plant, Daisy. Let's look at Daisy's plant real quick. Okay, Daisy, I'm gonna spotlight your video. Show everyone your plant.
Wait for me.
Yeah, I gotta turn off your background. There you go.
Turn off your background.
Okay,
I don't know
Daisy.
what plant is this.
It looks like a
Mr.
cactus.
I have that type of plant.
I think that.
Maybe this is fake.
So guys, the plant's called.
Real plants are fake.
I think it's real, but it's called a succulent. It's called a succulent, and it's because the leaves hold a lot of.
The plant that is similar.
The leaves hold a lot of water in them. The leaves are very thick. They hold a lot of water.
show you my plant?
Daisy, where do you think this lives? Do you think it lives somewhere that has a lot of water or little water?
I think it lives at a Lots of sunlight.
Lots of sunlight, and I would say little bit of water, because those usually live somewhere. That's why the water is stored in the leaves, is because there's not a lot of rain. There's not a lot of rain.
Mr. Connor,
that
can I
plant
show
lives.
you a plant of mine that is
Mr.
similar
Connor,
to this?
can I go to the toilet?
You can go to the bathroom. Yeah. Who wants to show me a plant?
Me,
Who's me?
me,
Who's me?
Leo.
Leo. Okay. We'll spotlight your video, then we're gonna go on to class.
It is similar to the plants Daisy show.
Okay, show us your plant, Leo. What is happening here? Oh, I see. This is like, these are all like cactus plants. This is like a desert.
It
Whose
is
plants
through
are
the
these?
window, so it is some kind hard to see.
I see it. What plants are, whose plants are these? Are these your plants, Leo, or your parents?
My parents plant, but I have one row of plants that counts it. I think this week.
Oh, we're getting a little tour. Yes.
Can I
yes,
show
Leo.
my plants?
You can show your plant. Just show real quick.
Avocado. My two avocado grow leaves and grow big leaves already. So my mom grow in not in here because it have leaves already.
Where are the
This
leaves?
one, no, the two. This is the baby plant. It didn't grow. So
Oh.
the two plants that have big leaves grow in the garden.
Oh, they're growing in the garden. Okay.
Not here.
Connor, can I share my plants?
You already showed your
Grow
plant,
a little
Kathy,
bit.
but yeah, we can show your plant.
Let's grow a little bit. Bye bye bye.
Bye-bye. Wow, there's a lot of plants here.
Because
So-
my mom like plants, so I don't know why my mom grows so many plants like that.
Some people love growing plants. Miss Miranda loves growing plants. Mr. Connor,
My grandpa loves growing plants too.
I like growing pepper plants because I like eating peppers. Look at that plant. Look at all those holes. Let's look at that plant.
Where?
What are those holes from, Daisy?
I think that's a pattern.
Daisy, that would have been a perfect plant to use for your homework because I think that, or Kathy, sorry, Kathy, that would be a
Mr.
perfect,
Connor.
that'd be a perfect plant.
Spider web.
Mr.
That's very
Connor.
interesting. Yes,
Mr. Connor, I think that is the pattern.
it's a pattern of the plant. Maybe, I don't think I've ever seen that. That looks really cool. Okay, guys, let's get to class. I gotta start doing class. Let's start our PowerPoint. So let me share my screen. Thank you guys for sharing your homework. I enjoy seeing your plants. Okay, plants and the environment. Who can read the paragraph for us? Plants and the environment. Let's have Dragon. Dragon, could you read the paragraph?
Plant and environment. Seeing the light. Plant need air, light, water, and nutrient to be able to live and grow. Sometimes a plant get too such or
Too much? Yeah.
too much or too little of something. It needs. This can affect the plant's growth and how it looks.
Good
Morning,
job, Dragon.
evening.
Good job reading, Dragon. Yeah, so guys, plants need water, light, air, and nutrients. But remember, sometimes in life, when you get too much of something, it can also be bad. Think about food. When you eat food, that can be good because it can keep you alive. Everyone needs to eat food to keep you alive. But if you eat too much, what might happen if you eat too much food? Lion, what happens if you eat too much food?
It can die.
Yeah, you can die. You can get fat like Mr. Connor. You can get fat like Mr. Connor and you might die. So you don't want to eat too much food. It's just like candy. If you have a little bit of candy,
Mr. Connor is strong, not fat.
I'm just joking. I'm just
And
joking.
when you eat too much food, you can get COVID.
Yeah, so guys, sometimes too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Like let's say water. You can drink a lot of water, but if you drink too much, you might get sick. If you drink too much water, you might get sick.
Mr. Connor,
Yes.
Water is good.
I know that if we eat too much food, it is not good, but I don't know why my tummy wants too much food. So I need to eat 3 bowls of rice in a day. No, in dinner.
That's because you're in the growth stage. You're still growing, so you need the energy. And like sunlight, when you guys are in the sun, your bodies make vitamin D.